Hi everyone. I can see people have started joining in, so I'll wait for people to join in. If you guys can hear me properly, just comment below so I'll know you can see us properly and hear us properly. Hi Ekta. Hello Paro. I'll wait for people to join in and so we have changed the setup a bit today. So we are also trying out and hoping that people will join in and you are able to hear me and see me properly. Okay, all clear. Good. Hi Mona Lisa. So happy belated Women's Day, ladies. I think today is just a day after Women's Day. So we did wish you all yesterday, but happy Women's Day again. Hi Aishwarya. Hi Anjana. Thank you guys for confirming that you can hear me. Thank you, Paru. Thank you so much. So how was Women's Day, guys? How was it? You guys enjoyed? Was it routine or was it anything special? Hi Vaishali. Thank you. So I'll just wait for a couple of more people to join in. It was, yeah, okay. It was a routine day for me too. Uh, but yes, I had fun making a project for Women's Day. So that was fun. Hi, Aishwarya. Thank you. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Sanchita. Yeah, I guess everybody had normal day, but still, Paro, you also made a Women's Day project, I guess, yesterday. So it must have been fun doing something just for fun, something which is dedicated to us. Hi, Ashwini. So I guess we'll start and then we'll let people join in. So for those of just for the sake of those of you all who are joining for the first time, I'm Kathy, one of the founder of CrafTangles and Handmade. So Handmade is a website where we sell a lot of art and craft supplies. And CrafTangles, you could say, is our own in-house brand of handmade, and where we try to bring in different products. A primary focus mainly for most of this product is to try and get made in India products and to give you a wide variety of craft supplies and art supply products, um, which are easily available in Indian market, I would say, and at a fairly reasonable price. So that has always been our motto whenever, we have created any product line under Craft Angles. So having said that, you know, uh, we are live on multiple channels right now. So we are live on Craft Angles Insta. We are live on YouTube, Handmade YouTube, and my own personal YouTube, and we are live on Facebook of Handmade page. So you can follow us anywhere, wherever you guys are comfortable. However, normally with Insta, we normally are not able to see the screen on laptop on how it looks, etc. So I would suggest if you want to follow us throughout this tutorial and we if you want us to see your comments and reply to all that, you want to play during the live challenges and all that, then I would suggest you join us on our any of our Facebook. So that is Handmade Facebook or YouTube of Handmade or YouTube of Khyati Kothar. You can join in anywhere so that we can see your chat on Insta. Unfortunately, since there's no kind of API connection with Instagram. So that is why we are unable to see the chat that you write on Instagram right now. We'll probably be able to see it once the live is done, but not right now. So I would highly suggest that you guys join us on Facebook and YouTube. And also to all my crafty friends and to those people who are trying to win the share and win contest, do share this live in your with your friends and groups. We would love for more crafty souls to join in and see what our latest releases, and just to have fun. So do share that. And now, since we have started live, I want to first discuss the giveaways because I know that will be a question. So, the first giveaway that we have is share and win. And we had posted yesterday with all the details, as what are the steps, etc. And apart from that, we would also appreciate if people can share this live in with their friends and groups. And by tomorrow night, we will be sharing the winners of the share and win, uh, who, according to us, did everything and who shared the most. So those will be the share and win winners. And apart from that, we'll also be having some live winners where we'll be asking you questions throughout this live, and the people who answer the right question, people who give us the right answers will be selected. And guys, you need to understand that since the chat that I see comes from YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, so it may happen that from your end you have written something first, but I will only be able to see when it comes on my window. So whatever I see through my window on my chat, the first right answer will be the one which will be selected. Okay, so please bear that in mind. I want everybody to win, but unfortunately that cannot happen. So whoever's answer I see first here on the screen will be the one who will be winning. So that was all about share and win. Let me just check in case I'm missing out something. So yes, one important thing that I wanted to talk about was that this month is very special to us. Handmade, it's 5 years since we started Handmade, and it's been an exciting journey, uh, full of ups and downs, and doubts and excitements and lots of things. So this month, to celebrate our 5-year anniversary of Handmade, the time when Handmade started, what we are doing is every day we are having a different sale. Okay, and the people who join our WhatsApp broadcast list, I will put that in on the screen so that you can check it out. So let me just share the link of our WhatsApp broadcast link. Yeah. So this is our broadcast link where you can join in into our WhatsApp group. We don't spam people. We hate spammers. So we also don't want to be a spammer in your life. So we normally only post whenever there is a new sale going on, or whenever new products have come to our website, etc. So throughout this month, what we are doing is people who have joined our WhatsApp broadcast link, they get to know about our sale every day before everybody else does. So on WhatsApp at 12, or probably a couple of hours earlier, we send out the details to our uh, people, our users who have joined our WhatsApp broadcast list, on what is the sale all about, which is going to be live tomorrow, what is the coupon code, etc. So if you are the person who likes to buy art and craft supplies and who is looking for some deals, etc., then I would highly suggest that you check out our WhatsApp broadcast link, especially for this month where every day we are doing different sales, and because it's our anniversary month, and we want to share that with you all, and WhatsApp is the first place where we are sharing. So, having said that, I also wanted to share our YouTube link, which is what you see on the screen right now. So, that is where you will find all the tutorials. So, we have tutorials which come on our channel daily. So, every day we have one tutorial. And if you are a person who likes to try out new art and craft, because we don't restrict ourselves just to a particular art form, we do all the art form that you can probably think of, and we are trying to accommodate a few more as well as and when we go ahead. But you can check out our YouTube channel where you will find all these tutorials. And you'll also find like short tutorials on our Instagram. Again, the handles are in front of the screen. So that is what I wanted to talk about primarily in terms of winners and how the live is going to go about our sales, etc. Also, one more thing, since it's our anniversary month, normally we don't do a lot of sale on our new things. Whatever is a special price is what remains. But since it's our anniversary month, whatever we release, even the new release that we do today, everything will be part of our anniversary sale this month. So you will get an additional discount on those products once you apply the relevant coupon codes, etc. And just to let you know that today, day after, and tomorrow, we have free shipping days. So that is our sale, which is currently going on for 3 days, and today is the first day. So that was all about the sales, etc. And thank you guys. Yes, thank you for congratulating us. It's a dream come true, to be able to work where your passion lies. And I'm really thankful to everyone who helps us fulfill that dream. And I missed out a lot of highs, so I will just circle back. So, hello, HK Crafters. Hi, Mansa. I'm just checking the chat. Give me a minute, guys. Hi, Sri Padma. Hi, Anita. Hello, Ashwini. Hi, Sanchita. So, I think I have. Hello, Suprita. Thank you, guys. Really, I mean, it matters a lot. So, Sanchita says it says invalid link. Are you talking about the WhatsApp broadcast link that you are saying is invalid? If yes, kindly DM us. As far as I know, it's working, but I'll still probably DM you. So, there are no typos. So, DM us on CraftAngles or CraftAdda or Facebook, wherever, and, we'll help you with the link. So, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that people like our stamps and especially our CraftAngle stamps. I mean, I cannot stress this enough. It is made in India product. So probably, it may be a bit expensive than what you normally get in Indian market, but the quality is something that we stand by. Thank you, Stuti. Thank you so much. So now I'll just shift my camera onto our table so that we can look at the new goodies and new releases, etc. So yeah. Okay. So, even before I get into the new release, one thing that I wanted to share is that your favorite texture paste sets are back in stock. So I know that Rust has been in stock since quite long time, and that is why I've not kept it here. But Rust Effect is in stock, and your favorite Moss Effect, Patina Effect, clear gem drops, liquid glaze. I know a lot of people had been asking for our liquid glaze and varnish. All of them are back in stock, guys. So, especially during the sale, I think you should take an opportunity to get these products at best prices. And for those of you who are new to mixed media and who don't know about our texture paste sets, we have these kind of sets. So this is our Patina Effect set, as you can see over here. So it basically comes in a pack of 4 jars. Each jar contains 60 ml of liquid, and it is like a combination of products. So you have mint green color, light blue color, dark blue color, and metallic. And you can combine these to get a patina effect on your art journal pages, mixed media layout, decoupage projects, etc. And the same thing with our moss, where we have like a light green, a medium green, a dark green, and a brown. And all of them have different textures. So there are thorough videos on how you can use these, etc., on our YouTube, etc. And you can see those. But just for the sake of people who are new and who don't know about all these pastes, so that is what these pastes do, and they are extremely affordable texture paste, guys. Also, we have done slight changes in the formulation where we have made them a bit liquidy, because a lot of people said that since it was very thick, it was difficult to apply and get that texture. So what we have done is we have made it a bit thinner. However, the texture will remain the same. Thank you, Mansa. Liquid lace is a winner. A lot of people have loved it, and it always goes out of stock. That is one issue which I have had with liquid lace. But yeah, it's back in stock. Varnish is also back in stock. Our clear gem drops are back in stock for all of you who are card makers. Our sets are back in stock. All our texture pastes are in stock. Gessos are in stock. So that is an update that I wanted to give you guys. Now I'll keep these aside and we will move on to a new release. Thank you, Suprita. I really appreciate it. And, that is the motive behind us as a brand. We want to give you the quality of an international brand, but at an Indian pricing so that everybody can afford and experiment it. So now we will move on to our first release, our first part of our today's release. And along with that, I will also move on to our first question. So I hope you all are geared up. So my first part of our release is going to be stencils. So as you all know, right, from past 1 year, I think we did not do a lot of stencils because we are trying to make sure that the whole process first got streamlined before we did new stencils. And, we wanted to bring out old stencils back in stock before we added new stencils. And that is why, we have now steadily doing stencil release. So we had last month, we did mixed media stencil release. So we did a lot of stencils with mixed media theme and something for artists. So we did Silhout themes and that Silhout dancer theme stencil, which were very popular. A lot of artists loved it. So now this time we are doing a completely new theme. It is a type of stencil which we have already done. So we are expanding on them. So my first question is, what kind of stencil are we releasing today? Okay. Okay, good ideas for future, but I haven't found the right answer yet. See, you guys are giving me so many ideas now. My brain has already started churning. So I'll give you a hint. It's primarily used by card makers. And we earlier did a couple of designs in those, and they were very famous. Like when it went out of stock, people used to hound us daily that when it's going to be back in stock. And now it's back in stock, and we are expanding on the range of those. Okay, not yet. No. Okay, I thought maybe it's difficult for people. Okay, we have the right answer. Suprita, masking stencils. Yes, she's the winner. So, yes, we are releasing masking stencils. Sindhu, you were late by just half a minute, I guess. Suprita is the winner. So, yes, today we are releasing new masking stencils. So, before I release new masking stencils, I'll take you through the old ones. So, this is the old one, which is rectangle, circle, and hearts. Guys, don't mind, they are a bit dirty because they have been thoroughly used by me. In fact, these are one of the most used stencils by me ever. So, just to give you guys an example, what I'll do is I think the light reflected a bit. So I'll just remove the backing. So just to give you an example of what comes in our masking stencil, all of these are sized with A2 card size. So you have this stencil which is of the same size as your A2 card. Okay. And you get three stencils like these rectangles. So this is the one which has one small heart, which is the center, and then you have smaller hearts, which is in the corner. Okay. And then this is the medium heart. So this is slightly larger than this one. So if you see, you can see that this is slightly larger. So it only has one heart in the center. And then we have this, which has the largest heart. So this is the largest heart stencil. So you get these three main stencils, which will kind of, you could say, create a negative piece. Okay. And then we also have these positive pieces. So you have the same thing, which is a part of this. So basically, if I take this, so this is the largest heart, and you have this inner heart inside, right? And then we have this medium heart, and then we have this medium heart cut piece inside. And then we have a smaller heart, and this is how it looks. Okay. So you actually get six pieces in this stencils. And I have already done lots and lots of tutorials and lots of cards. So if you see my channel, handmade channel, I think you'll find at least 30 videos on how to use these masking stencils. And then in the same thing, we have circles. So again, the same concept. You get six stencils. So here you get six, three negative and three positive. Same thing you get in circle. And then we had rectangles. So these were the three which we had. So rectangle, circle, and heart. And we are launching three new stencils. So that is oval, square, and star. So I will show them to you. Again, these are my stencils, and I have already started using them. So, pardon if they are a bit dirty here and there. So, this is the three hearts that you see: large heart, medium heart, large star, medium star, and small star. Again, guys, the concept remains the same. And these are the inserts of the three stars. So, this is the large star, medium star, and small star. Thank you, guys. I mean, I'm so happy that people are commending our quality, because that is what we strive for. Every product we like literally keep it 6 months bottled so we can test their quality, etc. And that is what we want to do. Hi, Archana. So this is the square one. Again, the same concept: small square and the small square and the corresponding square insert. Then we have medium square, which is here, the corresponding insert. And then we have large square and the corresponding insert. Okay. So each and every stencil, you get six parts, and you are able to use both the negative and positive. I have already shown you many videos, but I'll still take you through some of the demos. It will be kind of a refresher for you guys on how many ways can these be used. And the last one is oval. So oval is again the same thing. This is the smallest, right? And then this is the medium one. Okay. And then this is the larger one. Same thing. So this is our oval masking stencil. Now I will take you through the new cards first, and then I'll take you through the old cards. Okay. So these are some of the samples that I have made. So this is using the oval stencil, but I have kind of used it like a doodled area. So this is our colored cardstock in beige color. And then on top of it, I think this is desert sand color. Yeah, it's desert sand color. Anyways, tutorials of all these cards are going to come through, guys. So don't worry. Along with tutorials, I'll have product links to each and every product that I use. So, you'll not miss out anything. But this is our colored cardstock. And on top of Yes, we are back. I hope people can hear me now. Thank you, Mansa. Okay, so I'm back now. Sorry, guys. I think internet just one of those days, I guess. So sorry, because of the connection, I think we had some issues. But coming back to the sample, so these days, abstract doodling and all is very in. So and these kind of color blocking, etc. So I thought, what a better way to use these masks to create these kind of color blocking effect, and that is what I have done over here using distressings. And then I've stamped, this is one of our last release stamp sets. So this is delicate florals that I have used to create a pattern. And this card I literally made in like 5 minutes or probably maximum 10 minutes if you include everything. But, a very quick card. However, it looks very pretty and very much in these days with the abstract and color blocking ideas. So that was the first card. And the second one I made was a more traditional one. So here I have used this oval large mask to create the background. So that scenery background. And then I have just torn some papers to create like a hills and valley in the background. And then this is our last month's release where we I have used this stencil. So this is actually a silhouette stencil that I'm using in, and I have used it with distress ink. And then these are the stencil masks. So these are those small hearts that you had seen earlier. So just like how you see these small stars, similarly the small hearts, that is what I have used over here to, just add more Valentine look. And then these are our sentiment sheets, which are back in stock. These were one of my favorite product because they make card making so easy. I don't have to stamp anything. And I'm happy to tell you that these sentiment sheets are also back in stock. So these two were made using the oval stencils, and then we will move on to the square cards. So these are the two cards that I have made using the square masking stencils. The first one is the one which I have made using the small squares. Okay. And I have kind of created the color blocking pattern in rainbow colors. And again, this is distressing. And then just to bring out two blocks which are different from everyone else, because it kind of rhymes with the sentiment which is you plus me equal to awesome. So I wanted these two squares to be different from everybody else. And for that, that is why what I have done is I have done a dual stenciling on this. So I have used masking, and then on top of it, I have added another stencil. And through that, I have passed unicorn dream paste to create these patterns. And then again, I have used the sentiment. So this is love sentiment. And you can see I have done some gold foiling on top of it. So that is why it is shining. It was actually black and white, but I used some of our gold foils to create this effect. So that is this card. Very simple, guys, but trust me, it is a very pretty card in person. And then this is again keeping the abstracts in mind. This is using the same stencil, and again I have used the smaller and medium rectangles, and I have created kind of this look, more of a doodle look. But actually this is not doodling. Everything is done using blending brushes, distressing the mask, and I also used pens. So I have basically I've used the stencil like a guide to actually create these squares and these patterns. And that is this card. Again, very simple card, but guys, trust me, personally, one of my favorite, this particular card, color combination, everything. And then we have two samples for the star cards that I have made. So this is using masking stencils in the star shape. So what this particular one does is it is kind of creating a window, but without adding any layers to your project. And in the back, I have used our nature stencil to create that cloudy effect. And then here I have used one of our Hello Baby stamp set. So both of these characters are from the same stamp set. So, and I have colored it using liquid watercolors. And then this is again the sentiment from Love Sentiment. So I've used that to create this card. Again, the tutorials are going to come, guys, where I'll be linking each and every product used. So don't worry. And this is actually a very fun background that I made. And I'm in love with this background, especially. And I can see this being made like birthday cards, etc. Just the background. So the this background was actually inspired from my old background. See, this is the one, and this is the one. But I have done some variations. So if you see, this is the bouquet one. So here I was kind of creating a bouquet effect using the heart stencil. So this is using the heart mask. This is using the circle mask, and this is using the star stencil. However, the techniques are very different. This was kind of a bouquet effect, and this has a completely different tutorial. And here I did a completely different technique. This is more of a rainbow ink blending that I did. And this is a more of a colorful card. This is more of a subtle card, and this is proper baby card that I wanted to do. So what I did here was I did some ink blending in the background, and then I did some more ink blending on the top. And then if you can see the shimmers, like do you see this small star over here? Then over here and over here. So that is Unicorn Dreams shimmer that you see. So it adds subtlety, yet when you move it through the light, it will add shine. So this is a completely one layered look that I have created. The only top layer is this character that I have fussy cut and stuck on top of it. So, and these two are one layer card, and the only layer is this sentiment. So these are all three kind of one layer card, you could say. And even though they use the same concept, they use the different techniques. So yeah, these are all masking stencils, and how many ways can you use it? you know so apart from this, I also wanted to share some of the old masking stencil projects with you all. So this is just to kind of give you a reminder of the ways in which you could use them. So this is circle masking that I have created the galaxy, and then I have done some embossing on top of it. And these are our birthday stamps. So these are like in one stamp set you get the writing, which is the Capricorn, the sun sign, and the corresponding character. And like that, we have a collection of 12 stamps. So these are our Zodiac birthday stamps. And here I have kind of, made the complete collection of note cards to gift someone so that, they can gift it to people that they like. So this is using our circle mask and our birthday stamps. The tutorial for this will come soon. I have edited the video. Even though the stamp set is quite old, I did not get time to edit this video, but it's done. It will come soon. And this is another card using the same concept and the same stamp set. And here I have another, masking, like how you can use them as a background. So probably just looking at it once, you would think that I have added layers to it, but it is just a one layer card and where I have done dual stenciling. So this is rectangle mask plus this polka dot stencil that I have added to kind of create this effect. And then we have this where, I have created this cloud circle. So this is using circle mask. Then this is using them as a stencil and, manually using them as a guide to draw and then color it to make a Christmas card. This is a focal point kind of a card that I made using circle stencils. And then here I had used them with gem drops to create the frame kind of logic. So this is again using rectangle mask. And then this is kind of a combination of dual stenciling. And here I have used both the positive and the negative. So that is, I have used the inside heart as well as the outside heart. So, these are just some of the ideas. Like, I have still some more cards that if I'll show you, it will probably take me quite a lot of time. But I just wanted to give you some ideas. And guys, most of these stencils are present. Sorry, most of these tutorials are available on my YouTube channel, and also our designers have made quite a lot of videos, and they are available on our handmade YouTube channel. And also, if you see the description of the product, right? If you scroll down, you will find all the videos in the product page itself. So let's say you search a stencil mask on our website and you open one particular product like heart stencil mask. And if you go in the description, you'll find all the videos. We have linked all the videos for you all, to make your life easier. So those were masking stencils. And thank you, Suprita. And here, just because a lot of time people ask me, like, what got you started into liquid watercolors? Because I know I tend to use a lot of liquid watercolors in my project, and it's one of my favorite medium. And I want to share that love with you all, my love for liquid watercolors, and that is why I thought I'd just show you a handful of cards. So these are the cards that I wanted to show you. Some of them, and just to show you how versatile is liquid watercolors and watercolor as a medium. So I'll not get into the details, but just to show you some of the samples. Now these three cards, again, all these tutorial, guys, is available on my YouTube channel, so you can check them out. But these three cards were made, and you can see there is no, you could say, like a stamp. I have not used any stamp. The only thing I have used are these sentiment stamps. So there is no focal point. But I have used liquid watercolors as a pattern. So that is the beauty, You don't need to have stamps when you are working with watercolors. If you do freehand and doodling, you can like go places. You can of course use them and alleviate your stamps like how I have done over here. But you can also make such kind of simple cards. Then this is a freehand stamp. Only part is this is where I have stamped using one of our stamp set. And then again, this is a completely freehand thing that I did. And this is a stamp set that I have used. And this is also the same. I have done freehand doodling over here. And then this is where, I have used watercolors as a background. And then I have used a alphabet die, and this is our pre-printed sentiment. Then this is the background created. So again, whatever I'm showing you, the tutorials of all these are available. So, all you have to do is just go to that particular product on our website, and you will find tutorial in the description, or you can check out our YouTube channel. And like these, my love for rainbow never ends. So these are the two cards that I made with the same concept, but a bit different effect. So this is using stamping, this is using embossing, again using all the rainbow colors, and this is all using CrafTangles liquid watercolors. So just to show you guys that like I love the watercolors, and there are so many ways. It's a very versatile product, and that is why I show a lot of it in my card making tutorials, because I'm never like I always have some new ideas on how I can use these watercolors. Now, actually, I wanted to show you a lot of cards. Like I have so many cards, right, that I have made over the years. Just to give you a glimpse, this is another one, and you can see how huge the pack is. I have one more. Like I earlier thought I'd show this to you in live, but it's impossible to show you so many cards. Okay. But if you guys just want to look at the cards, like I have tons of ideas. It is like my blood and sweat of last 3 to 4 years that you will see over here in all these cards. And I can show you all these cards, and I'm sure this will give you a lot of ideas. So if you want, I can do a separate live where I will show you these cards and take you through them. Just we'll talk about the cards and the process, etc. Because it is a complete different live in in it. Ekta, sure. Probably what I can do is I will do a live, and then the live winners I will share my handmade cards with them. I don't mind doing that. I can do that. But then that is what I have made, in past couple of years while making samples and, while doing YouTube tutorials. So if you guys are interested, I can do a completely different live where I'll come and show you those cards. So definitely, just let me know. Okay. So yeah, Shri Padma, that was my plan. If you guys are interested, I'll definitely do that. Let me, think of a day and we'll do that. So again, we get a lot of card making questions. So this is probably a tangent from the live, but I wanted to share with you all our two courses that we have on handmade website. So many of you don't know that we have a course website as well. And if you check the menu on the top, you will find a link to our course website where you will find lots of courses, and many of them are free. So if you are a person who likes to get into more in-depth kind of courses, then that website is for you. And we have lots of tutorials. Many of them are free. So, probably you can start and try out a few free tutorials as well. So that brings me to two of my courses, which a lot of you all had loved. And I'll just take you through them quickly. I'll not take a lot of your time. Thank you, Urvi. So this is my card beginners course where I take you from the basics of what is card making. So this is called as card making 101 course where I just take one stamp set and I explain to you from everything, like what is cardstock, what is stencil, what are coloring mediums, what is stamp, how to stamp, etc. It's like quite an in-depth course. My courses are normally minimum 10 hours, I feel. So both of these courses are 10 hours each at least. At least that's what I think. And that is where I teach you how to make all these cards using just one stamp set. So if you see, the focal point of all these cards are one stamp, because I don't want you to invest heavily. Rather, I would want you to first understand the concepts and then start investing in products, because that is one thing which I was unable to do personally. I kind of, first invested and then realized where I should invest. So this is my tutorial for you all where, I teach this course. It's a paid course and where I teach you everything. And a lot of you had also asked me that can this be done in person? So unfortunately, no, because you can see the sheer size of how many cards I have made. So it is very difficult to complete all this in 8 hours or 16 hours. If I do that, you will also go crazy. I'll also go crazy because that is too much information in the small time. So, I wanted to do it like each and every course is like half an hour, each and every technique is half an hour, 45-minute technique in itself. And I wanted to give you guys time to process it, to understand it before moving on to next technique. I just don't want people to take a course and, forget about it after a couple of days. And that is why I have kind of made this course an online only course where you can learn at your pace, because not everybody can complete a course in 8 hours or 16 hours. And this is a very extensive course that I have made. So this course is for 1999 rupees. Okay, and it's an online only course, and you will learn how to make these cards, and you'll also learn techniques along the way. That is the whole idea of this course. And this is not just, this is an online only course for the reasons as I said. And I've linked down the handmade course website right now on your screen, in case any one of you are interested. Because I think many a times people don't know that I have a course. I know people who have applied and who have already done it, but in case you are interested, you can definitely check out. And these are some of the same slimline cards I made using the same stamp set. So these were I just made some samples for our live. So these are the ones that I made. Again, liquid watercolors. Thank you, Suprita. No, Sri Padma, no materials. It's a very, as I said, it's a very intensive course where I teach you what to buy, and kind of it takes you like, let's say you are an extremely new beginner to card maker, and you don't even know what is a stamp. So I teach from that level, and then we go through how to make these kind of cards. So it is a very exhaustive and long course, and the what I want is I want to teach you techniques. I don't want to sell you materials, especially for those courses, if I may be very blunt. So that is why those courses don't have materials. It is more of a conceptual based courses. And my next course also, I'll just take 5 minutes of your time. And then I have a question for you guys, just for, so that I would understand what do you guys think of for future courses. And this is my Stencil 101 course where I think I teach you more than 21 ways, or I think more than 20 plus ways, easily 20 plus ways in how you can use stencils in your cards. And again, this logic can be taken onto decoupage, mixed media, etc. So here are some of the samples that I have made using, stencils for that particular course. Now, this course is for 2,499 rupees. Again, course only, no material. And again, it is, I think, easily more than 10 plus hours, easily. I think probably more than 12 plus hours of tutorials. And this deep dives into stencil and various ways in which you can use them. So here are all the cards that we make during that masterclass. And each and every card has a different technique. Thank you so much, guys, for the appreciation. The crab one is my favorite too. In this. So all these cards is what I have made in that class. In case you guys are interested. Again, the link, the course website link was, I'll provide you back on the window so that you can see that. And if you go through the course website, you will find free courses as well as paid courses. And also, one more thing, because we get this question a lot, for course website, you have to register separately. So, your account for course website will be separate from your account on Handmade Store. So, you'll have to make account on both the stores. So those were the courses. Teddy website is Lipsa. That's not our stamp. That is MFT stamp set that I had used. But we have something similar if you are looking for. Let me just. We don't have Teddy, but we have these dogs if you are looking for it. Teddy is the MFT one. So we have these stamp set. Personally, of all my cards of Stencil 101, this one is my perfect, and it's such an easy technique. But I love this card. So yeah, so that was our courses, and now I have a question for you all. Like if you are looking for a course, like because I may do some courses myself this year, so I just wanted to know that would you like to have a course where I teach you extensively, like a master class kind of a course, or would you like to have a course where it's comparatively a smaller course where I teach you one particular area and you have materials along with it. So, what is your take? Would you want the one with material or the one with extensive knowledge? Because I plan to do a couple of more courses and I wanted to know what is your opinion, because at the end of the day, I'm making it for you guys. Thank you, Stuti. Okay, master course. Okay. So, what are your thoughts, guys? Master course or a course with supplies, including supplies? Smaller course. Okay. Nadia is saying smaller course. HK is crafters. Anything from you, ma'am? Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. With materials is always good. Okay. Okay. Extensive course with material. Okay. 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 So I guess probably either works. Many of you are also still inclining to a smaller course with techniques. So Paro has a question for you all, that also other than card making, are you guys keen on learning other techniques and art forms? Um, any courses good can also include color, coloring stamps technique. So, just to answer Amjala Niraja. So, Nirja, in my course, the card making course that I have, card making 101, I also have extensive tutorial, like I think an hour tutorial on how to do watercoloring with stamps, because that is my medium. So, I teach that. And apart from that, I also touch upon Copic coloring, etc. So, coloring tutorial is part of that master class as well. So, Paro, to answer your question, a lot of people are saying that, they would love to do mixed media as well. Okay. We also have a calligraphy free tutorial by Drishti on our course website, in case you guys are interested. It's a free course and a very popular course among many people. So I just, while you guys are answering, I just, make some space on my table for our next release. Okay, cool. So I think a lot of you are inclining towards courses with materials. So probably, we will do a few of those. And okay, so a lot of you are also saying new yes to a new art form as well. So let's do that. And the next thing which I want to now, coming back to the release, of course, and guys, so sorry to probably take the release time, but I think a lot of you had missed out on the course because this was actually released during the pandemic. So that is why I thought since today we had some time, I would share that with you. Now, here is our next release, which is Element Pack and Sentiment Sheets. Okay. Let me just make some space on my table. And this is the collection of our element pack and sentiment sheets. because I know a lot of you are always looking for a new ways of, using such kind of small elements and sentiments. And we really got great response on the sentiment sheets that we launched, which are very unique to us in India. And yeah, so that is why, we are expanding on that range. So my first, so let me just take you through the existing collection of sentiment sheets. This is our complete collection, and I just wanted to show you. So Nirja, uh, you can easily cut your dies through, using just your hands. So just maneuver the dice. I'll probably show you one of it. Just give me a second. So this is the die. So what you need to do is just take, like, sorry, I have a lot of tapes, etc. on my die. But do you see this? Like, do you see this? This is how you do. You kind of maneuver, and this is how they separate. So again, I'll just show you. This is how they separate. So it's not very difficult. Just kind of move your die around and it will separate. You can also use small pliers like jewelry pliers if you have those. I just use my hands. Unless it's a very intricate die and it's very difficult, then I use pliers. Nested dies are very easy to cut, especially ours. Okay. So now coming back to the sentiment sheets. So these are our existing collection of sentiment sheets. So how our sentiment sheets work is basically in one pack you get, like this particular pack, you get two sheets of the same sentiment. So this is black and white, and this is with a black background and white sentiment. So essentially this and this sentiment is same, but this is with black and this is with white. That's the only difference. Okay. So that ways we have like wedding sentiments one and two. Then we have love sentiment one and two, which is very popular and it is back in stock. Then we have birthday sentiment one and two, which is again very popular, again back in stock. So these are our sentiment sheets, which we started off, and these are our old collection. We'll be adding some of them to new collection as well, and you'll see that in a minute. And these are priced at a special price 90 rupees per pack. So you get two sheets at 90 rupees. And this is 300 GSM paper. Okay. I'll just price for the, I think you are asking price for the element pack. So, sorry, the sentiment sheets, they are 90 rupees per pack. And that is what I have used in the cards when I said, that I'm using sentiment sheets. Now, for our element pack, what we do is basically in one pack, you get three sheets. Each of them are of different design, but the same theme. Okay. And they are also of 300 GS. Earlier, we used to have 250 GSM. So in some designs, it is still 250 GSM. For example, this particular one, because this is old stock, but all our new ones are 300 GSM. As and when, we are getting new stock, all of them are moving to 300 GSM. So this is our old collection that I'm showing you first. This is monochrome butterflies. And again, you get different butterflies in each sheet. And in total, you get three sheets. These are A4 and 300 GSM cardstock. The price for this is MRP is 125 rupees and they are on special pricing at 99 rupees. Very affordable, beautiful to fussy cut and make cards of, use in albums, etc. So this is Spring Flower 1. Again, you can see, every page is different. So for example, if I have to show you, you get three sheets. So this is the first sheet. You can cut it out. This is the second sheet, and then this is the third sheet. So you get three sheets of 300 GSM. All of them are printed, and all I mean, meaning all of them are different design, and you get one per design. In total, three. So that is spring flower one. Then we have spring flower two. If you want to see design of each and every element pack, because it will be difficult for me to show you design of all the element pack here, I'll be showing you the design of the new ones. But if you want to see old ones, just go to our website, search elements pack, the name elements pack, and you will find a lot of them. Okay, and then this is sweet love. Then this is Sweet Love 1, Sweet Love 2. So this is more of birds and pink shades. This is fruits and food that you will find. And then this is a girl and a boy with different poses. So this is Sweet Love 3. Similarly, we have Vintage Rosette 1. Vintage Rosette 1 is all about, vintage flowers. Vintage Rosette 2 is also similar but with different kind of flowers. Vintage Rosette 3 is about flowers, but along with that, we also have some ephemera kind of things added. So you have this old postcards, this old papers, etc. Yes, monochrome butterflies can be foiled. So basically, they are same as our um, I had shown you one card, no? That card, maskings, new card. They can be foiled, guys. I'm just trying to find a sample where I had shown, yeah, over here. Right? So this is our sentiment sheet, which I have foiled using gold foil. So this you can do with monochrome as well because that is black and white, right? This is also black and white. So you can foil. Yes, you have to cut and paste it, Stuti. You can easily cut them with a trimmer, your regular bullet on trimmer. They are all lined up in a straight line, so you don't have to fussy cut them or anything. Just put it straight edge up to your trimmer and start cutting. And then this is vintage rosette 4. Again, lot of elements, vintage elements along with flowers. Then we have Wanderlust, which is a lot of travel objects. Then we have Wanderlust 2, which is again a lot of travel objects, postcards, etc. Then we have watercolor Christmas. So these are all cute Christmas related stuff. Vinita, I have foiled it using our reactive foils and laminator. So if you just search reactive foils on our website, in the description, you will find a lot of tutorials on how to use a reactive foil with laminator. And you can use the same concept with the sentiment sheet, monochrome butterflies, etc. Then coming back, this is watercolor florals. Beautiful florals, which people have fussy cut and use on cards very beautifully. Then this is more of a easier fussy cutting. So let's say you have to make a lot of cards, thank you notes, etc. Then these they have empty spaces, so you can use them easily. Then we have watercolor love. So these are all love related and Valentine related element. Then this is we are pregnant. So these are all pregnancy milestones that you can cut out and use. We are pregnant 1 and we are pregnant 2. Then this is wedding related elements, wedding bells. Then we have love notes. Again, these are, square or rectangular in shape. So very easy to make those small, small note cards like for Rose Day, Chocolate Day, and things like that. If you have to make a lot of bulk cards, then this is the way to go. We have a lot of tutorials again using these love notes by our scrapbooking artist on our YouTube channel as well as on our description of the product page. You'll be able to see those. Then this is love notes 3, love notes 4, love notes 5. Very cute, see characters and very easy to cut. So these are made in such a way that, they are all rectangular, so very easy to cut and use. So this is Colorful Flower 6. 5 is currently out of stock, so I don't have that. 4, then this is 3. Same logic, all flowers you will get, and you can fussy cut them and make your own layouts. Then this is Love Notes. Then this is Colorful Flowers 2, Colorful Flowers 1, and then this is one of crowd favorite after Monochrome Butterfly, which is Colorful Butterflies 2. So here you can see how beautifully you get all those, small, small butterflies in various sizes. Then we have Christmas theme. So Christmas tag 3, Christmas tag 2, Christmas tag 1. And we also have Christmas animals, again another crowd favorite, which you can cut and use on your Christmas projects. Be My Valentine. Then this is like crowd, you could say people have loved this. So these are our milestone cards. This is the baby girl one. This is milestone 2. So in each one, you get like in each sheet, you get 6 of such milestones. So this is like first steps. I celebrated my first Holi. I ate my first solids, and everything has a date and a age. So you can kind of use this on your cards. People have you can use this on your albums. People have made albums just using these. And in one pack, you get 18 such rectangles, with different things. And this is collection milestone 2. Similarly, we have milestone 1. So total, you have 36 milestone for baby girl and 36 milestone for baby boy. And this also coordinates beautifully with these element pack, which is baby girl element pack. And you can see, there are a lot of elements. And again, the same milestone for baby boy. So this is baby boy milestone 2, baby boy milestone 1. And then baby boy element pack. So all three are designed in such a way that they follow the same color pattern, everything. So you can use all three of them together to make an album. Then we have All for Love. So these are all those cute teddies for your love albums, love cards, anything. And this is the 2, and this is same teddies in All for Love 1. So these are our existing element pack and sentiment sheets. Okay. I'll keep them aside and I'll take you through the new designs. Yeah. Suprita, so that's why the new ones I'll open them. The old one I could not open honestly because there are a lot of designs. So if you want to see the details of all the old designs, you can actually go on our website. I think there will be a couple of projects for every element pack. So you can see them in the description in the YouTube video. And you can also see the image there. Image shows each and every page. So you'll be able to see the design. Neutral one we don't have, Parvati. Good idea. So, but neutral one, what color do people like? Because I know a lot of people say yellows, greens, lavender. So, I always get confused like, what do people want in neutrals? Like, which color? Okay, so meanwhile, I'll take you through the new designs. So, this is our Love is in the Air 3. These transfer sheets were loved by you all when we released these transfer sheets. So what we decided was to incorporate the same designs in cardstock. So for those of you who all, who wanted to use this as elements or as stickers, you can use the same way because I could see a lot of you, what all you are doing was actually, transferring this on a paper and then fussy cutting it. So rather, I decided why not give it on paper. So, when you want to use it as an element, or a paper element rather, you can use it directly as an element pack. And if you want to use it as a transfer, you can use it as a transfer. So this is Love is in the Air. Okay, blue plus pink equal to lavender. Got it. So this is our new collection. This is Love is in the Air 3. Then we have Love is in the Air 1. So that was rabbit, and now we have penguins. So these are again similar love elements, but with penguins in them. So this is Love is in the Air 1. Again, this is 300 GSM cardstock. So it's quite thick and it can, easily take wear and tear. And then we have Love is in the Air 2, which is all about bears. So we have one rabbit, one penguin, and one bear, and we have kind of divided it in such a way that one element pack is about one animal, so that you kind of have cohesiveness. So this is bear, same similar elements, but with a bear. So these are our new collection. So this is Love is in the Air 2. Again, these are, you guys are not restricted to use this just in card making. I see them especially in scrapbooking, in journaling, as well as in decoupage. You could definitely still use these kind of papers in decoupage as well. Even though, of course, you could have used transfers also. We have the same one in transfers as well. So that was love and very colorful ones, and now we will move on to one nature theme. So a lot of you loved butterflies, so we are kind of expanding on that range and bringing you colorful butterfly too. And this is how the designs will come: a bit of colorful yet subtle colors. So the first one has very bright colors, and our second pack is going to be a bit of more pastel colored butterflies. So that is colorful butterflies too. And then we will move on to vintage, because our release is incomplete without vintage products. And this is our first vintage element pack, which is vintage advertisements. A lot of you have loved our vintage rosette, which were small vintage ephemeras that you could use on in our project, in your projects, in your art journaling, in your mixed media, etc. So what we have done is we have given you similar advertisements, so small elements which you can cut out and use as ephemeras on your mixed media, art journal, decoupage projects, or even vintage cards. So this is how the collection looks. This is vintage advertisements. Then we have vintage ephemeras. So this is like ticket-like things, but in different sizes that we have printed. So that based on your project, you can use the one which makes sense to you based on the color combination, size, etc. And also they are sized in such a way and provided you in such a way, like designed in such a way that you get multiples of each. So let's say you like one particular color and you want to use it many times, you have that option. So this is vintage ephemera 1. And guys, trust me, these will work out beautifully on mixed media and journaling. Being a journal lover, I can already see ideas brimming in my mind. These are our vintage tags 1. So you can see you will find all these beautiful, colorful, vintage tags for your projects. They make beautiful backgrounds. And these tags, you could easily use them as a base for your like thank you cards or gift tags. Just cut them and like add some small element on top of it, add a sentiment or a thank you, and you are done. These are vintage tags too. Like imagine these being on top of your Christmas gifts. Just cut them out and use it, punch a hole and add a small element and like a to and from card. There are so many ways, guys. So this is vintage tags too. With vintage tags too, we have tried to, keep colors a bit subtle and brown so that, you can add elements on top of it. And vintage tags, one is a bit colorful. Then we have vintage tickets. So that were ephemeras because apart from tickets, it also consists of, other ephemeras kind of stuff. And this is only tickets. So you can see, and we have tried to accommodate as many colors as possible so that you can use them across different projects. So you have some vibrant colors, you have some pastels, you have browns, muted tones. So we have kind of catered to everything while designing this particular element pack. Okay, so those were the element pack, and now we move on to sentiment sheet, something which I'm personally very proud of because I was dying to get these sentiments out. So this is our first sentiment sheet release, and this is Indian festive sentiments. And this is especially for those people who don't want to invest in stamps because I know, us and many other Indian brands are also trying to release Indian themed stamps. But not everybody likes to do stamping, right? There are many people who like to just do fussy cutting and add them on their tags. So for those people, we are doing these Indian festive sentiments where you'll get these sentiments in black and white again same, and this contains like one sentiment per festival. And probably for Diwali you may have multiple because Diwali is a big function, but big festival, sorry. But apart from that, you will have all the other festival like you'll have Raksha Bandhan, Navratri, Rakhi, Janmashtami, Lohri, Choti Diwali, Dhanteras, Bhai Dooj, Lakshmi Puja, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Sibling Day. And then, we have kind of did bigger sentiment for Diwali as well. So these are perfect for those people who, especially, who don't like stamping and who want to make something, you could say, handmade for functions or sorry, for festivals only, but you find it difficult to do stamping and all that, and you are into fussy cutting, die cutting, and making envelopes. Then just cut this out and stick it on top of your projects. You can also color these with watercolors. You can color these with your inks, distress inks, etc. You can foil these. So, there are many ways in which you can customize these and take it even further. So you don't just have to use them as black and white. Yes, Suprita, that's the idea. Like, to use it also in art journal, etc. Those tags and all that. And the sentiment sheets as well, that brings me to my next sentiment sheet, which is creativity sentiment. This I feel was missing, like it was missing since day one, since we started sentiment. But we wanted to do some basic sentiment before we moved on to, very specific ones. Now, what happens is a lot of time people tell us that, why don't you do like kindness around stamp set, etc. The thing is, not everyone in India is ready to invest in those kind of stamps. Stamps are a bit expensive. So let's say you want to make a couple of projects about thanking your crafty friend or thanking your arty friend, then just for those 2 3 projects you're not going to invest into a stamp set or a complete paper pad, right? Because they are expensive. So the easier and the cheaper solution to that, what we could think of, are these sentiment sheets. These sentiment sheets you can use to make an uplifting card for your crafty friend, ATC cards that you share with your crafty friend, or just for your creativity. Like in my case, I use them in my art journal, which I'll show you in some time. But I use these heavily in my art journal because my art journal is all about, my creativity. And that is where I find these sentiment being used a lot. So that is why we wanted to do these creativity ones as well. And they are not very heavy on pocket, especially, they are very pocket friendly. And that is why we wanted to give you this option in this form rather than giving you a stamp set. Because I know a couple of you had also asked me what if you could do a creativity stamp. But at the end of the day, not everybody will probably buy it, but this is in everybody's budget to invest. So this is creativity sentiment one. And I'll be honest, while creating creativity sentiment one, I went kind of overboard and I did creativity sentiment two. So, Nirja, yes, friendship is something that I completely forgot. That and travel is in my next plan. Whenever, we do next launch of sentiment sheets, I plan to do some travel related and friends related sentiment as well. Then this is creativity sentiment two. Again, because I went crazy with sentiment one and I decided I needed to have one more, if not for anybody else, for myself. These, if you see, have a bit longer quotes. Again, you can see these come on our website once they are live. All the products that I'm showing you here, the new launch, will be live on our website by today night. So the photos you can zoom in and you'll be able to see all these quotes and decide which one you want to purchase. Vinita, that I will just get back to you. That is my next part of the release. Some positivity sentiments as well. So this is creativity sentiment two. And the next one, encouragement related positivity, everything that is, and especially during these time, right? I mean, a lot of us, I know I am in need of encouragement now and then. And that is why we release this particular sentiment, which is motivational sentiments. So these are very uplifting, positive quotes. And for those of you who would have seen our Women's Day reel yesterday, I have used many quotes from this. So it has very, very, trust me, very amazing quotes. Like we literally scratched our mind on what sentiments do we want to add in this. And since one was not enough, we kind of expanded it into motivational sentiment two as well. So we have both one and two being launched. So this is motivational sentiment one. And now we have motivational sentiment two. So in total, we have released 5 sentiment sheets. One is Indian festival related, two are creativity sentiment one and two, and two are motivational sentiment one and two. Thank you so much, Paru. I mean, that's the best part of being a brand owner and creating at the same time. Because when you are creating and you think, यार ये भी होना चाहिए, इंडिया में होना चाहिए. And the answer to this is तुम क्यों नहीं करते? So that was the plan, that is why I always like to be very hands-on when it comes to art. Because while I'm crafting is only when I realize that probably we should do this and do that. Half of the ideas come while crafting, trust me. So that is why I am personally very hands-on when it comes to art and craft. So thank you so much, guys, for appreciating. Those were all the element packs and sentiment sheets that we have till date and the ones that we released. And now comes the question time. So I hope you are all ready for my next question, which is it's an easy one. So the question is, how many element pack and sentiment sheets do we have now, including the new release in total? Thank you, Suprita. I can see one person who is close, but not the perfect answer. Uh, then I'll probably give it, if not the same, I'll give it to the closest person who comes. I can see one person who has come extremely close, but okay, nobody is able to guess it perfectly, but Ashwini was the first one who came closest. So Ashwini Kini is the winner. She was the first one to say 65. And our correct answer was 66. So Ashwini Kini is the winner. Like I know a lot of people said 65, but she was the first one to say 65. The right answer is 66. I could not find 66 anywhere. I'm just checking again. No, guys, I think Ashwini was the first one. She said 65. 66, there was no 66. I cannot find 66. I can find a couple of 65, but that's it. So, yeah, Ashwini is the winner, 65. So, Ashwini, you are the winner of the second question. Now, coming to our third part of release. Vinita, it may have been sent from your end, but I did not receive it. I still went back and checked, but I could not find your 66. That's what I said at the start as well, because you may have sent it, but I need to see it in my chat. And, that is where all the chats come together. So, and even if your internet is slow or my internet is slow, probably somebody else's was faster and that answer came before, then unfortunately that person wins because that is the first answer I saw. So the next question, I mean, it's not a question, it's more of we are now, the next part of our release is that we are doing something which is completely new to us as a brand. It's a completely new product category. So, do you have any guesses on what is that new product category. Any guesses, guys? This is not a like a you could consider this. Let's consider this a bonus question. Okay, so this will be a bonus question. Tell me, what do you think is our new category of product line that we are launching? So, like we have watercolors, which with liquid watercolors we started watercolor category. Similarly, we started with mixed media. We started with stencils. With scrapbookings, we started with paper. So this is more of something which I don't think is done a lot in Indian industry. I don't think any big Indian industry brand is doing it. It's comparatively a very niche market, and that is why I don't know. And personally, I gravitate towards that kind of art form, and that is why we thought of doing it. It's related to, many people confuse it with mixed media, and many people confuse it with vintage. So that is your hint. Paro will not consider your answer. So I think people are not able to answer. Paro is the only one who was able to answer because she already knows. It's journaling supplies. So when personally I started journaling, as I said, जब कुछ मिलता नहीं है खुद सोचो खुद करो. That's the idea that I personally have behind CraftAngles as a brand. So when I started journaling, there were a lot of things which I could not see being done in Indian market, probably because it is very niche. But personally, I find this particular art form, which is journaling, to be very, um, you could say, highly addictive because it is like a stress buster. HK Crafts, I will check if you have answered. I will definitely. HK Crafts, you kind of answered after I answered. So, that's kind of nullified. But yeah, journaling supplies is what we are launching. And, we are super excited to do this because this is not something which is being done in Indian market, and it's kind of a new thing to us. We'll also be learning along with you guys when we release products, because there is no fixed guidelines like with stencils, with stamps, with ink pads. You always have a fixed guideline because there are so many brands which are doing that. Whereas with journaling, the thing is that it's like everybody has their own personal it's like their own personal take, right? Everybody has their own personal take on their own journal. So what we are trying to release is something which can be used by everybody, and then we will expand on that. Okay. And as I said, if you like to see some products in journaling which you think would make sense for a journal, for a person who does journaling, do give us a feedback, do write to us. We would love to expand on that range. For this particular product category, since it is very new to us as well as a brand, we are completely open to your thoughts, your feedback, etc. And now I will, yeah, I'm just having some water. My throat went dry. So, yeah. So, the first thing that I'll show you in journaling is these sticker sheets. Now, the lightning is creating havoc today. Let me just open and show it. So, this is the first category. You could say the first type of product that we are releasing under journaling, and these are stickers. So these are transparent sticker sheets. Okay, I'll show you the sample later on, and I'll show you the difference between this and the sentiment sheets that we have. So I'll take you through the differences between the two. But now we have sentimental sheets in two parts. So one is that sentimental sheet which you get on 300 GSM paper, And the other are these sticker sheets. So these are transparent sticker sheets. And in one pack, again, you will get two stickers sheets like so, but both of them will be same because these are transparent sheets. So there is no black and white that we can do on these. So you get both the sheets which are same, but you get two sheets in one pack. So let's say there is one particular sentiment, which happens a lot with me, Like I do art journaling. I love one sentiment so much that I want to use it for a perfect canvas. And that is why I never use that sentiment at all. I use all the other sentiment because I'm like, yaar, ye main bacha ke rakhti hu, this will be that perfect sentiment for that perfect canvas. Well, you no longer have to do that because the same sentiment you will get two things, because since you are getting two sheets, you for one sentiment you will have two options to use them depending on your project. So this is again the same sentiment. So these are the same sentiments that you see in sentiment sheets, but these are stickers. Okay. How to use them? How will they look? I'll show you them right now in the samples. Don't worry. So we have what same motivational sentiment one. Then we have motivational sentiment two. Sorry, that was sentiment two. And we have motivational sentiment one. Then we have creativity, again the same thing, creativity sentiment one and two, which we released in sentiment sheet as well. And we also have journal words. Now, why we did this in stickers to start off with is because for a lot of mixed media artists, right? You do these kind of journal words which are like prompt words, right? Using this particular word as a focal point, you make a journal page, like about braveness, about embracing your inner quality or whatever. So this word is a kind of kickoff point to make that page, and that is what this journal words are all about. And that is why since this is very specific to mixed media and journaling, we are releasing this only in sticker sheet as of now. Then, if people like it, we may expand it into sentiment sheet as well. Thank you, Suprita. It's these kind of comments that drive us, as I have said time and time again. So that is sticker sheet. So what I'll do is I will first show you all the products. Then I will show you the demo of those products, and then I'll take you to the questions. Okay. And the next part which we are releasing are a very fun product, and it's these sticker rolls. Okay. So one thing that I love are washi tapes. Okay. But the problem with washi tape is, since that particular washi paper or rice paper, whatever they use to make washi tapes, is very specific to the East Asian market, or you could say China, Taiwan, and all those areas. So they are primarily made there. So we were thinking, like, what is that we can do like made in India, but they will be similar to washi tapes and can be used in art journaling, etc. And while thinking of that, we realized that why don't we do like sticker rolls, right? Like how you do sticker sheets. Similarly, we can do sticker rolls. They will probably be not as long as washi tapes, but we can kind of bring a fun variation in it. So what we did was, I will show you a couple of them. I'll open a couple of them. Don't worry, I will show you all the designs, and for all these products, since they are very new, what we have done is we have created a product intro kind of a video where we'll open each and every product and we'll talk about it. And we'll be sharing those videos on our YouTube channel as well as on our Insta. No, we'll only share it on our YouTube channel because they are quite long videos. And we'll share small reels on our Instagram. So you can see how they look. Okay. So don't worry, you'll have ample amount of like knowledge on how to use them and how it looks before you buy. So these are, you could say, kind of Indian take of washi tape. Okay. I will start off with this first design. I will just open it. So these come like shrink wrapped in a roll for easy shipping. So how it works is you open them like so, and this is how they come. So they are like a roll of 5 designs. So in one pack, you get 5 rolls, and each roll is ouch 2.25 inches by 18 inches long. So they are these long, 1.5 feet long, and they have width of 2.25 inches. Okay. And you in one pack you get like 5 designs. So in this particular pack, you have these 5 designs, which are plate designs but different colors. So they will be thematically same, and they may vary in colors or slight patterns. Again, unboxing of each and every such roll, so you can see what are the designs. The videos will be added on our YouTube channel as well as on our Insta, and they will also be available in the description of the product, so you can see those videos first before buying. So this is one of it. Then second one, I will show you butterflies because it's one of my personal favorite. All the rolls are of the same size, which is 2.25 inches by 18 inches. Yes, Suprita. I started doing journaling and junk journaling, and that is why I wanted to have options because I realized there are no options in India, which is really sad because I know a lot of people like to do journaling for de-stressing. So this is butterflies. So this is how I'll take you through one design each and every one roll each and every design. So this is one design. Now, initially it may remain like this, right? Because it was packaged and rolled. What you can do is, or what I have also done is, I have kind of what I did was I kept it flat and I put 3, 4 books on top of it for a day. And next day when I came back, it was completely flat and easy to use. Another thing that I want to point out is that a lot of people I know will say that this is wrinkled, but don't worry, this is not wrinkled. Do you see the stickers have this backing kind of a thing, right? So this is that backing paper which you will be removing. I'll show you with one of my own journaling paper. So this is how mine are. You can see I have kind of flattened it out like how I told you guys. And then, I have kind of combined everything and I store them like this easily so that I can take them while traveling. So I'll show you one of the wrinkled one just to tell you guys that it's not wrinkled. So how it works is, so basically if you see, you may say that this is wrinkled, but it is not. Here is a thick backing sheet that you have. This is very thick and this is very thin because these are stickers, right? So the sticker part will be very thin and this backing sheet, which you will just remove and not use, is very thick and that is what makes it very sturdy. So if you remove this and stick it on top of a paper, which I will show you guys. No, no, you don't need to stick this with Fevicol or anything. These have sticker backing. That's what I'm showing you guys. Just a minute. Yeah. So they are auto adhesive. I mean, you could say they have their own adhesive. So they are just like stickers. Okay. So you open these. Do you see? Now there is no wrinkle. The wrinkle is here, which you do are anyways not going to use. Here you will not see any wrinkle. And now if I stick this on top of a paper, so let me just do that. So I'll just take my diary and I will just stick it over here just for a sample, just to show you guys, right? So do you see any wrinkle? There is no wrinkle now, right? Because the wrinkles are normally in the backing paper because it's quite stiff and quite thick. So when you roll down, this may get curled up, but this will not because this is very thin top layer. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. And this is how they stick. It has a very good adhesive. I have already used them on tons of journaling page. So don't worry, it will not come off. You don't need to use any Fevicol or anything. Just stick them directly. The sticker sheets are also the same. Okay. When we say sticker sheets, they are like stickers. So you can use them directly. So that was the sticker rolls. Now coming back to design. So this is the first design, which is vintage butterflies. Then this is the second design in the same pack of vintage butterflies. Again, you can see it's quite long. I'm not able to cover it in the camera. Let me try. So this is like an 18-inch roll. Yeah. Thank you, Vinita. This is the third one. All of them have different butterflies. So with each and every roll, you will get different color combination. And based on, what is the color that you are using on your journal, you can decide. This is the fourth one. The fourth one has a lot of pinks. The third one had a lot of blues. This has quite a lot of greens. And this is the fifth one. So these are for 149 for a pack of 5. So the MRP of these are 175. However, they are on special price, which is 149. So for this entire thing, you pay 149. Thank you so much, Suprita. Yes, diaries are my love for junk journaling. By the way, guys, I have started another diary, which I will show you in some time. So bear with me. So this is my uh, butterflies, the vintage butterfly collection. And just to reiterate, this is for 149 rupees, the complete pack of 5 designs. Okay. So they are quite affordable, guys. And you can think of them like Indian version of washi tape. That's what I think of them as. And then I'll show you one more just because this is also one of my favorite designs. Again, the unboxing of each and every design we will start posting from tomorrow on YouTube and on Insta. So you guys can check that out. On YouTube, we'll post today, and on Insta, we will start from tomorrow. So this is an old script. Now imagine this particular print, right? I can see this print being used everywhere. This is one of my favorite print. It has that dictionary font, so you can literally use this particular design on like journals, mixed media, and they have good adhesives. So, you don't have to glue them, just use them as a base on your canvas. So this is one roll, this is second design. Okay. Then this is third design. So we have given you different variety of script. So this has like a scripty writing, more of a handwritten letter kind of a thing. The other two were more of a dictionary kind of a script. And this one is more of a newspaper kind of a print. Okay. So this is more of like newspaper. And also we have kept this white so that you can color it to your heart's desire. And this is again that handwritten font. Okay, so you will have to lay them flat, probably between your bed or below your laptop or something like that. Keep them flat for a day and they will flatten out. So I'm telling you that you will have to lay them flat. So this is the sticker rolls. We are using 10 designs in them. So we have traveler, we have ruler prints, we have vintage tickets, we have old world. Then we have Pretty Plate. So this was Pretty Plate 1. Then we have Pretty Plate 2. And we have Vintage Maps. We have Old Script. We have Vintage Script. And we have Vintage Butterflies. So those were the sticker rolls. Again, extremely affordable. One sticker roll pack comes for 149 rupees special price. In that, you will get 5 such sheets, one each design, and that will combine your one row. Okay. So just to show you quick glance from my design, I'll just show you because I think you would want to see. So this is ruler print. Then this is vintage script. This is vintage math. This is butterflies that I already showed you, right? This is played. Thank you so much, Suprita. Thank you. I really appreciate the feedback. You know, guys, I really do. Sometimes it even makes me cry. I'm so happy. And this is the traveler themed, another favorite of mine. And this is this travel themed vintage sticker rolls. Hi, Sonika. Then this is the script one that I showed you, right? Then this is the butterfly one again, guys. I'll just have to put it aside. Let me make some space. Then only I'll be able to see. Okay. Then this is another travel theme. This is the ruler one. This is played, another played. Now I have done quite a lot of played. That is because a lot of people use that played washi tape in their journals, right? To mark something or to write on top of it, etc. So that is the whole idea. Here we have ruler again, but in a different color. So we have white, we have black, we have brown. This is the old world one. So it has a lot of vintage elements throughout the sticker. This is also old world. I will show you one more. I was waiting for one. It has come. Okay. So this is vintage maps. Yes. So this is a vintage map. And similarly, you will find different maps being repeated and creating this long sticker roll kind of a thing. And these are again color coordinated, and in one pack you will get 5 different vintage maps. Same thing with this. This is another one of my favorite, which is vintage tickets. So these are like these small tickets, which you can cut out or you can use it as a single background and make very pretty collage pieces, etc. So you can use them on collage backgrounds. And we have like given you many options. So there are pinks, there are greens, there are yellows. You can use them in a lot of ways, and you can combine them easily with these butterflies. So I will not take you through all of them. You can definitely see the video later because I don't want this live to go very long. Still have to show you samples. So I'll keep this aside. But hopefully now you have the idea. If you guys are still confused, let us know, probably in the comments, or you can DM us later and we can explain them to you. Okay. And now we will move on to the last part of our journaling release. Yeah. And these are these small journaling sticker packs. Okay. So we are releasing these new journaling stickers, which are very in. So how they work is basically you have these small 4x6 journaling stickers and they are thematic. So this one is about motivational quotes. So each one is a different motivational quotes. This one is a travel theme. So each one is a different travel picture. This is each one is a different silhouette. Okay. Then this is vintage patterns. This is also another vintage pattern. And then we have this, which is vintage elements. And then we have butterflies because we all love butterflies. And then we have some flowers. So just to give you an example and take you through a couple of the designs. And then again, later on you can see the opening of each and every sticker. So this is one sticker is 4x6 centimeter. So these are perfectly sized to be used in your journals. I will show them how, in a couple of minutes, I will show you how they are used in journals. But these are sized, they are like standard sizes, which you will find across journaling community. And these are what you normally use in your like, A2 sized journals or like smaller B2 sized journals, B6 sized journals, and so on. So in one pack, you get 25 such stickers. Each of them are sized 4 centimeter by 6 centimeter and they are thematic. So let's say if it's a flower catalog, like this particular one. So all stickers are of flower theme. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. So this is flowers. And again, with us, we have added a vintage touch to these. Thank you, HK Crafters. So I'll just show you how they look. Again, there'll be photo of each and every product where we would show you all the images together. So, you will be able to see how the complete pack looks. Okay. So these are like these small, small stickers. So they are like playing cards. Sorry, guys. So this is how they look. So in one pack, you get 25 such small stickers. I'll show you another one of my favorite, which is Silhouettes. Again, how this works is it has a backing. So these are various silhouettes. I'm just asking someone from my team to open one of the backing while I show you these designs. So you can see, we have again played with different colors, different sizes. So you can use them accordingly based on what your composition is. Right? So these are how they look. And there are many. So you can see, like there are 25 in them. And this is how they open up. No, there are no vintage lady faces, Shri Padu. I planned, like, we want to do that. We are working on it. So, do you see this? Like, it has this sticker part and this backing part. Again, same concept, and it will directly stick to your journal. So, that is how it will look. So, that is the silhouettes, just to show for your reference. And then, similarly, we have other designs as well. Exactly, Paro. So, they are perfect to add like focal points. So these cuties are in one pack, these journaling, you get 25, just to reiterate, in one pack, you will get 25 such thematic cards, journaling cards. The MRP of this is 150. The special price right now is 125. And whatever special price I tell you over and above this, you will have the CrafTangles discount, which is going on our website, because it's our anniversary month. So you'll probably, I think, flat 10% off on all these special prices, what you will get on all the CrafTangles product. That is the sale that is going on since it's our anniversary sale. So those were all the journaling stickers that we are releasing today. And I wanted to show you my diary. Where did I keep my diary? Okay, it's here. So I started a new diary, especially for simple journaling. Like this is my earlier diary was most of mixed media related projects, mixed media related theme diary where I did a lot of experimentation, which is this particular diary. So from the size itself, you probably get an idea of how different they are. Even though it's flat for mixed media standard, it still has a lot of things that are going on, inside. And I'll take you through that as well in a couple of minutes. But first, I wanted to show you this diary because for this particular diary, my concept is to create a diary which is more of a regular journaling. So, for those of you who are into journaling, you would see that the regular journals have lot of layers, but only in terms of stickers. So they play with acetate stickers, vellum stickers, and these kind of printed stickers, etc. But they don't add bulk in terms of there is no stenciling done, no gesso, etc. So what I was trying to do is I was trying to come like do in between the mixed media thing and the traditional journaling that people do. And this particular diary that I have started is kind of my ode to that. So here you will start seeing that, these are comparatively more flatter and kind of like journaling layout kind of a pages. Sure, Stuti. Let me see. Like I build a stencils, right? Let me think on those. I'll surely think. And so coming back, this is my first page. So here you can see that silhouette sticker. I have kind of cut it because I did not want that big of a sticker. I wanted a smaller part, and that is what I have used over here. And then I have kind of added some liquid watercolors, did some basic doodling over here. And then this particular page, I have used a little bit of stenciling and liquid watercolors. And here is another silhouette. So do you see how, that makes the focal point of the journal? And then again, I did some doodling over here, freehand doodling. And then I have used the default sticker over here and on the first page to kind of tie into the journal page. Now, this particular page, I have used our clear stickers, transparent stickers, right? So this is what I said about transparent stickers. Do you see? They take kind of the background of whatever you put them on. And we have that is why we have done only black because black will show through most of the colors except black, right? So that is why these transparent stickers we have only done in black color. So this is how the transparent stickers will look once you remove the backing. They are transparent. Right. Good idea, Suprita. So this is another page. Here I have used that sticker rule as a background. And then I have played with the colors. And here I have used that motivational sticker. So here it says, Dear past, thank you for the lessons. Dear future, I am ready. So I kind of broke it in two part and stuck it. And here you can see how flat the layers are. That's why, Paru, I think we will probably need to release a few stamp with some doodling in it. I think that will work well. We are working on it. So this is the next page. Here I have actually used these butterflies. So what I have done is, where did the stickers go? So what I have done is I have kind of cut out the butterflies from these and then I have used them as a focal point and this is an extra like leftover die cut piece. So this is actually a negative piece that I have used and then do you see the small strip that I have used over here? And then this is gessoed and on top of it I have added some glit. So this is actually our newly launched watercolor pants that we released last month. So do you see the amount of shimmer? So it is kind of a bouquet effect that I was giving with our blue and gold pants. So the amount of shimmer is insane on this page and that is because of this splatters of our watercolor pants. And then we have this sentiment, which is this transparent sticker, which is a little magic can take you a long way. Now, next is again another one where I have used. So instead of using any of the journaling stickers, I have rather done some doodling, and I have used one of our stamps. So this is our bookworm stamp, which is very famous in card making. But you can see here I have used it in journaling as well. Again, a little bit of shimmer from our watercolor pans and freehand doodling. This is using our 4 by 6 cards and some background and some scribbling. So I literally did some scribbling because I wanted to, give it a try since long. And I always thought, yeah, if I'll do scribbling, no, I'll ruin the project. So that is why I do journaling, because here I can scribble to my heart's content. And if it did not work out, it did not work out. So this is what I did. I did some scribbling. I used some of our liquid acrylics. So this is our liquid acrylics that I have used in the background. This is burnt sienna. And then I have used our motivational quotes and our silhouette. So these are the journaling stickers. So this is that journaling sticker pack. And then this is that motivational quote. So that is what I have used over there. The next one is this particular one. So this was about travel that I made. And here are again the stickers from Motivational Quote, which says get some fresh air and chase the sun. And I have kind of used some leftover paper, handmade paper. And then I have used only these. So there is nothing else, just this 4 by 6 journaling stickers that I have used as a focal point of my page. You can see I have hardly done anything. So that is what this page is all about. So, very simple page, but very quick to make, but very easy, like on the go. This was my idea. Like if I was traveling, if I could do, I have to make quick pages. Then what all can I take and how quick can I make? So this was inspired from that. And then this page is still empty. And this is what I made yesterday. So what I have done over here is, this is the one I made for Women's Day. So I kind of cut out all the journaling stickers in various designs. So some of it is flower catalog, some of it is vintage patterns, some of it is vintage elements, and some of it is butterflies. So I have kind of cut off and I have created this collage. So this is a complete collage that I made, and then what I have done is I have added these sentiments. So these are our motivational sentiment sheets. So these are not stickers, these are sheets. So now do you see the difference that I was talking about when I said, these are transparent? So this take up whatever is there in the background, and these like pop up. So these are like white and black. So they will pop on the top of your page, and they will also give you a thickness. So if you see, if I touch, it's not flat. However, if I touch over here, it's completely flat because it is a sticker and this is like a 300 GSM cardstock, right? So it has its own thickness. So this is what I made. Again, all the pages of this, I have recorded the tutorials. They will come, don't worry. And we'll be sharing the tutorials of all these. And this is the page that I made yesterday. It hardly took me, I think, an hour, and I was able to do this. And that too, because I was, thinking of how to do it. Why? So that I think that was the majority of time. The collage literally took me 10-15 minutes because everything was ready to go. So just to give you some ideas in which you can use your sticker rolls, your sticker journaling stickers, etc. So that was this diary. I have three diaries actually now, and I'll take you through them, and that will also give you the ideas of the journaling stickers. Thank you, Anjana. So these pages you have already seen, right? I'll still take you through them. Again, tutorial of each and every page. Half of them are already released on my YouTube channel. Half of them will be released as soon as possible. I have edited them, so I'll be adding the tutorials now and then. So as you can see, this is more of a mixed media layout kind of a page, right? Where, you add a lot of layers, you play around with layers. So they are not very flat. Whereas here, if you see, these are comparatively flat layers. So again, everything is journaling, right? This is also journaling. This is also journaling. It honestly depends on what is your art, or where your interest lies. Since I like to do a lot of journaling, I'm kind of sorry, I'm kind of playing around with different ways. So next, next you would have already seen this. So this is a new page that I made. This is another new page that I made. This is using chalk paints. Then here you can see this is our stickers, or sorry, this is our sentiment sheets. So this is a motivational sentiment sheet that I have used over here. Right, Pano. And this is also sentiment sheet. So this is the creativity sentiment sheet that I have used. Life is all about using the whole box of crayons. So that is what, you will see a lot of creativity sentiments because I really enjoyed using them. Here you'll see our sticker rolls. So I have used our sticker rolls in the background. These are our sticker rolls, which are vintage tickets. So I've cut it out and I have created kind of a collage out of them. Same here. And then I have used Timol's paper dolls and stickers. Then this is more of a kind of a collage using pattern paper. So this is one of our older pattern paper that I have used. And here is our sentiment sheet. So this is again motivational sentiment sheet that I have used. This is motivation. This is creativity sentiment sheet that I have used. Again, guys, I have short videos for all these. So you'll be able to see the tutorial of how I have made all these papers, all these pages. So this is creativity sentiment that I have used. Then this, I have actually tried a new concept that I wanted to try out. So this is foils and gilding glue. And this tutorial is also going to come out. Then this is another new page. This is here using our motivational sentiment sheets. And then this particular one, again, a motivational sentiment sheet that I have used over here. And this is quite colorful for my style, but I wanted to play with colors in this particular page. So this is more of again mixed media, but you can see how beautifully these sentiment sheets also work in these kind of settings. It can work depending on what kind of journal you are making. And again, we have released motivational and creativity together because, we were primarily targeting people who journal or who want to journal, because those two kind of in between those two packs of sentiment sheets or sentiment stickers, if you see, you will realize that all those sentiments will work beautifully in your art journal. So that was the idea. And next time we'll definitely do friendship and travel sentiment sheet. It is in my to-do list, guys, so don't worry. And the next one, and I'll quickly wrap this up. I have questions that I have to ask you, but this is my travel journal. Now, this is purely my travel journal that I take when I travel. So no stenciling, no stamping, nothing. I had nothing with me when I was traveling, and that is where I made this journal pages. So unfortunately, there'll not be tutorial of these, but you can see how beautifully the layers have come out. And this is that base, that journaling which people do normally, where they kind of create layers with different kind of papers, is what I was talking about. That I have just played with those 4x6 journaling cards, some old note like novel papers that I had, and some old die cut pieces, and then I have these stencils. So what I do is I have these regular basic stencil that I carry with me. So these are like geometry. I have one more. So these two, right? You will find them in any stationery store. And I take this, sorry, as I was just drinking some water and some pen, right? So that is what I have used to doodle and to create these patterns. Yeah. So that is the first page. This is the second page. Here I have used some transfers. So that is also a good way. I like to take transfers when I travel because they are very easy to add patterns on my book. And then I have old notebook page. Again, those motivational quotes. This is our sticker sheet, silhouettes. Here I have used our tape rolls. Here in the background, this is old world tape roll. This is another tape roll which I have kind of torn and created this torn edge. This is some scrap paper. This is another coat. Next one here, I have again used that, the sticker rolls to create the background. This is another sticker roll. And then some Venom journaling cards. And these are sentiment sheets. Sorry, no, these are not sentiment sheets. Now, I had not taken this is a very fun way to add, white background. So let's say if you did not take your sentiment sheet, you only took transparent sheet. Then what I did was I stuck this transparent sheet on white paper. Then I cut white paper and then I stuck that white paper over. And that is how I made these, stand out on behind this background. This is another page. This is using those travel journal stickers and silhouettes. And this is our, again, transparent stickers. This is using butterflies as my focal point. That's it, nothing else. And some doodling using these. This is another page, more of, kind of self contemplating kind of a page. So for that, these silhouettes work out beautiful. And these sentiments are like point on. Trust me, if you are a person who likes to journal, you will love these sentiment stickers as well as sheets. And then these are tickets that I have kind of cut out from these sticker rules and use them as collage pieces. Here I have used our CrafTangles transfer it sheets and I have used them as background. Then I have added some more stickers to create this page. This is another one. I think from here I have tutorials for you all. So I will show you the tutorial from this page because I came back and then I made all these pages. So here you can see the sentiment. So this is vintage elements. This is that played thing, right? I told you that many people kind of cut small pieces and use them as a small points on which they write. So instead of writing, what I did was I used it as a background and then I stick one sticker on top of it. This is another page. And then this is still work in progress. Here I have used transfer it. And I have also made this book by my own hand. I have a tutorial on how you can make this book. So this is actually a journal insert, which goes into a big journal that I have created. So this just search journal Khyati Kothari YouTube. You will find a tutorial for this on my YouTube channel. So this is actually a handmade journal. So yeah, those were the things. Now, since I know people are kind of getting bored and leaving, so I will first ask you whether you want to see. If not, I will probably show this to you later in a later live. If you guys also want this to end, and because this will take another 10 minutes. So basically, definitely, Ekta. I don't know. It just happened today. Till yesterday, I was fine. Today, I have a very bad throat, but I have a live, so I had to do it. I'll have some after I go home. Ekta. Thank you. So this is my things that I take while I travel, and this is what I have used to make this journal. So do you guys want to see this, or should we? I will show this to you later because I know we are already past 2 hours. So let me know. Like, do you want to see this right now? Because it will take another 5-10 minutes for me to show this to you guys. Yeah, Paru, thank you. My throat is okay, but I don't want like people to get bored, so I thought I'll ask you guys. Okay, Ekta says please later. Okay. Guys, come on, tell me, do you want me to show this to you or should we just, I will complete the questions and I'll show this to you later. Thank you, Suprita. Okay, so let's do one thing since we are already on the topic. I'll just take 5 minutes and I'll show you. And then, I'll try to be very fast about this. Okay. So what I carry with this is like kind of my go-to bag that I take when I travel. And what it consists of is like these are transfer sheets. So I use these kind of CrafTangles, transfer it. As I told they're very easy to add pattern. All you need is a small bowl of water, and you can kind of cut it and use it on your art journal pages. So these are some of the designs I like. Take a combination of florals, vintage patterns, etc. So I have this vintage pattern, and that ways. And then you can see I take all the stickers that we have released because I find them a very easy way to add sentiment on top of any art journal page. So I kind of take them along with me. And then what I do is I kind of like to collect these kind of photographs that I can use on my art journal page. So like apart from these journaling stickers, which I use for focal point, I also like to use these kind of photos. And what I'll do is we plan to come live probably in another week or two. So I'll come live with Paro, and at that point of time, I'll give you a link of this. There's one very nice female who has talked about where you can get all these kind of photographs, etc. So I will share that YouTube link with you all. Right now, I don't have that handy where you can get all these kind of photographs for your art journal, etc. Actually, Paro shared that with me, and I think it's very helpful for people who are into journaling. And then again, a lot of stickers, as you can see, I kind of cut them and use them. Okay. And then I have my trusty scissor, my uh, knife, because I'm really bad at removing backings with my nails. And then what I do is I have kind of combined all these stickers in one, like these kind of small play card sized bundles. And they're very easy to carry. Then I take these kind of clips to keep my journal flat. And then apart from that, I also carry my complete sticker rolls because I really find them very useful. So especially, you know, all I do is like I kind of fold it and I take it. So they don't take a lot of space, but they easily have like 50, 60 designs in them, which I can use. And I get a lot of variety. So I take that. And then apart from that, another must have is these I don't know, I call them geometric stencils. So I just went to the stationery store and I told him that was circle wala dena, and he gave me these two. So that is what I use. And then one good gel pen, black pen, blue pen, whatever color you like. Also invest in one good white pen. That is also what I take with me. I kind of removed it because I wanted it for a project. Then I take such kind of brushes. One brush is more than enough. And what I do is I kind of take some liquid watercolors in my palette and I dry it, and then I close this and take it with me. So it doesn't take a lot of bulk, and I have like 10, 12 colors that I want in my palette. And then what I do is I take these kind of like go-to bag, which has for a person who is not into crafting will feel this is all kachra, but yeah, this is all like old book papers, some old handmade papers that I have, some vellum pieces, some pattern papers that I think make sense, some die cut, like negative die cut pieces that I store so that I can use them in my journaling. So that ways I kind of make a bag of, and I try and keep it like all colors. Like I have some greens, some yellows, some browns. So I try and keep all color family in it. Then, these are like leftover transfer it that I have. So I kind of keep everything together. And later on when I'm making, I just remove it from my bag and use it for my layers. And this is a very good way to, within just this bag, you will have a lot of things to use. And this is a very good way to use scraps. So let's say you have a lot of colored pattern paper scraps, you have a lot of cardstock scraps, you can definitely use them in such a way. However, make sure that you don't use very thick cardstock because your journal needs to lay flat. So I'll put this aside later on. And then I keep one glue stick with me. That's all. Because, I'm using only paper, right? I'm not doing metal or anything. So this one glue stick is more than enough for me. So, yeah. Yes, so I don't take liquid acrylics. I take liquid watercolors. So you can take anything with you. I take liquid watercolors because I really like the vibrancy of those colors. So I store them in this liquid acrylics. Any acrylic paint will be permanent once dry. So it will actually ruin your palette and you won't be able to use it. So liquid watercolors is the way to go when you are traveling. And that's it. So you can see everything is kind of stored in this small folder which easily goes into my bag, and you can use this while traveling. So that was it. And I mean, I hope I did not take a lot of your time. And yeah, I have a question for you all, so I will take that question. So the question is, how many stickers did we release today, including the sticker sheets, the 4x6 journaling stickers, as well as the sticker ropes? Thank you, Paru. My master classes are even more in depth. I think students would get bored. I'll have to reduce the time of them. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Vinita. So, yes, I'm looking at the answer. I have yet not gotten a correct answer. So, yeah, don't worry. I'm looking at the answers as well, guys. So, individual designs, how many stickers did we release between 4x6 sticker rolls as well as sticker sheets? People have come close, but nobody has come to that perfect number. Okay, I'll give it to Ekta. She has come closest. Her answer is 22. The correct answer is we have released 23 designs, including all the stickers. So, Crafty Ekta, you are the winner of the third question. So the Vinita, the answer was that we have totally how many designs? So in total there were 23 designs. So that was the release today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. We primarily the main thing of our release today was we are releasing a completely new category, which is journaling. And apart from that, of course, we are expanding on our existing range of products, which is stencils, element packs, and sentiment sheets. So even though this release was small, probably for a lot of you, but we had put in a lot of thought and effort in terms of ideas of how to do stickers and samples, etc. So personally, for me and my team, it was quite a time-consuming release, and I hope you enjoy these new category of products we bring to you. And for people who have won the live question answers, please email us at hello@handmade.in. I'll just share the email ID over here. So do share all your details to the email ID provided. I need name, address, and phone number so that we can ship out your goodie bags to you. And apart from that, the share and win winners, the people who have shared this live, people who have shared our live release post and who have tagged their friends and done all the things, we will check that today and tomorrow. So you have time till tomorrow to share the post across in Facebook, Instagram, etc. And tomorrow night we will be announcing the share and win winners. And also, guys, in next 48 hours, the people who have won, just send us an email. Don't go later than that because it is very difficult for us to keep the track. And please provide all your complete details like name, address, and phone number, which is required by our couriers to deliver the goodie bag to you. So that was the live for today, guys. I honestly was trying to keep it below 2 hours. I'm sorry it extended, but it always happens with me. So sorry, guys. I will see you in our next release. And before that, we'll also be having another release where me and Paru will be making some projects. So I hope you'll join us in that release later on for the month. HK Crafters, no, that was it. This was the last question. This is, our release has ended. It was a short and sweet release. But as I said, it was a completely new category for us. So there was a lot of work that went back in. Thank you so much, Sri Padma. And yeah, that was the idea. Journaling is something which is very close to my heart, and we wanted to do the release. So, guys, I will see you in our next live, which is not going to be a release, but a fun session soon. And I'll also try and do another live where we will be sharing my cards and we'll just talk card making. And if you have any questions, we can talk technicalities of card making there. So, guys, I'll see you in my next live. Till then, take care. Bye bye.